Hello, hello, hello. Hey, butterflies. Hello, newbies checking in. I appreciate you. I'm doing another celebrity reading on the one and only rapper, better known as Drake. To be honest with you, normally I don't do readings when it comes to rappers. Let me get this situated first. Hold on, family. I'm pretty much known for doing all kinds of readings, but I don't know. I just like to kind of stay away from rappers and all of that. It can be very problematic. But anyway, um, it has here Aubrey Drake Graham is a Canadian rapper, singer, and actor, and a influential figure in contemporary popular music. Drake has been certified for polarizing singer in R&B and hip hop. Okay, he was born October 24th, birthday 1986. He is presently 36 years old and he has one child. I didn't even know his name was Aubrey. But anyway, we're going to just say Drake. Now, whatever you see in here in this reading, we know it's not facts, family, okay? We know it's not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. But I am led by the Spirit. So I'm operating in my, gift of the Spirit, my intuitiveness, and I'm seeking, divine insight on what's presently going on with Aubrey. Shall I say Drake, the rapper, okay? Because we know these celebrities are known for wearing a mask. They show us what they want us to see, okay? Rightfully so. They do have their private lives and they like to keep it private. And if you notice, a lot of these celebrities wear shades a lot. Rest in peace, Takeoff. He was known for wearing shades a lot too. And then, it's very little, pictures of him, as far as not wearing the shades. But anyway, this read is not about him. May he rest in peace. Um, this reading is on Drake, but the point I'm trying to make is a lot of these rappers are known for wearing shades. The eyes of the winner to our soul, and I go by energy. So whether I knew his name or not, I could still know things about him. God knows him, and I'm just tapping the spirit to get an idea of who is Drake. Anything the spirit wants to know. Cause I'm seeking those things in the dark to bring my to the marvelous light concerning Drake. Okay, family. So for those who are newbies that happen to cross my path, cross my videos, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You didn't have to, but thank you. Okay, so let's get started with this reading on Drake, the rapper. And I'm not here to bash him. There are people that loves him, and there are people that, you know, feels otherwise. So I'm going to start off using the second tarot deck, okay, oracle deck, and I'm setting my attention. What's presently going on with Drake? What is presently going on with Drake? Some of the messages I will read up on them so many of you can receive clarity, okay? And to any of my butterflies who just happen to be watching, and I am known for doing, crime readings and missing person readings. That's still my passion. So I will be getting back to it. I'm just taking a little break for right now, okay? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, leads me to all truth and clarity on Drake, on Aubrey, seeking clarity. Hold on, this one act like it wanted to come out. I haven't even gotten started yet. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Normally, I don't start right away. This is emotional loss. So, you notice I mentioned Takeoff. Now, this may not have anything to do with the other rapper Takeoff. That's a part of the Amigos rap group. But this is emotional law. This is someone who's presently, his card came out upward, and you saw it pop out, well, slide out. This card came out upward. This is someone who's presently dealing with a loss of someone that's very dear to them or that they care about. So it may not pertain to the other rapper that was just, murdered, shall I say. It can be, due to a relationship, a breakup. But anyway, Drake is experiencing an emotional loss, okay? So this is coming out in the reading. I don't know how close he was to the rapper Takeoff, but anyway, let me see something. Yeah, this is what I'm picking up. I don't know how close they were now, cause I don't follow these celebrities. I'm just here on YouTube, okay? I don't have Twitter, Snapchat, and all of that, Facebook. I'm just here. But I'm sure that Takeoff death is affecting a lot of these so-called his fellow, rappers, mates, shall I say. But anyway, Drake is experiencing an emotional loss. So he is taken back. All righty. Let me see something. Okay, Spirit told me to continue to shuffle. Clarity on the rapper Drake. What's presently going on with Drake? What are Drake challenges, if there are any? What can we look forward to? What's presently going on with Drake? All righty. Yep. Now this card did come out. I just want to make sure. Let me see something. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna stop right here. Okay. None of this is in divine order, family. Okay. There are timelines to my readings, so for the most part, you're gonna see a lot of this ups and downs. Okay. Now we're gonna start off. I already told you what this card was about. Memories. I'm sorry, emotional loss. So I've already explained that. Next, we have choose wisely. This is someone who has a decision to make, and they're looking at all of their choice. They're looking at all of their options. Let me just say that, okay? But the spirit is saying choose wisely. So it looks like he needs to be operating in his intuition to make this decision and not make any, hasty decisions, be feeling, force, shall I say. So he definitely have a decision to make. I'm gonna hold this one upward. I won't read up on all the cards, just certain ones, okay? My butterflies that are subscribed to me, they're already familiar with a lot of the cards that I use because, they come out and I read up on them. Okay, have ears to hear. This card comes forth when you have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices scatter energies and unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time. This card reminds you that the options now around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. Take time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured. And don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the areas of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. Okay, and I'm definitely going to read up on this one right here. So the next one is memories of love. Okay, it came out upside down. Now there could be several things that's going on with Drake. Okay, when this card is upward, this is someone who's thinking about a loss. Okay, it can be due to somebody could have transitioned. It can be due to a feeling of separation from someone, like a breakup. It pretty much what this means to him. And you see how the person is holding the candle, the little goblet with the candle inside. It's like they are releasing. They are releasing whatever it is. Okay, they are releasing it and letting it go. Pretty much not holding on to the pain. You know, whatever this means to him. This person's releasing and letting it go. Something is bothering him real bad, okay? And it's hard for him to release it and let it go. Okay? It's hard for him to release it and let it go. Um I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna read up on this card. Hold on. And actually, when this card is upside down, let me just say this real quick. This is someone that's dropping something off. Okay? So upside down actually can be related to um releasing and letting it go. Okay? See how it's looking? Like somebody's dropping something off in water, and water represents emotions. But I'm still gonna read up on it. It came out upside down. Have ears to hear. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten moments, or does innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energies of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? So who knows? He could be thinking about an ex family. The number six card relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotion and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. So somebody's on his mind. He was thinking about from his past. I let maybe be the judge who they can be. Maybe he feel like he let the one go. That person that he felt like was the one, shall I say. Next, we have the base chakra card. It represents I have. This is the vibration he's giving off. This is the mindset, shall I say. He's saying I have. Whatever this means to him. Next, this is the light card. It came out upside down for Drake. This card represents renewal of life, contentment and growth. Okay. Um, this is someone, if they were like in the dark, they're coming out more. They're coming out more as far as letting the sunlight hit their body, okay? They're feeling very hopeful. His card is upside down. Normally, I don't read up on this card, but I'm going to do it today because I'm seeking clarity myself because it has additional meaning. Now, have ears to hear now because this card came out upside down. It's something that we need to look at, okay? Because this can give us an idea of what's going on with him behind the scenes. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light, no matter what's happening around you. Prosperity and bliss are promised. The quality of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, and success, joy, and illumination. But it's something that he is lacking right now. Okay, that he feels that he is lacking right now. And it can be any of those that I just mentioned. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truth and certain paths before you begins to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiness and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. But anyway, something is bothering him because this card is upside down. Maybe he's not in a place of, you know, any one of these that I just spoken of. We know he has prosperity. We know that, okay? It speaks about pleasure, happiness. He may not be happy right now. Contentment. He may not be feeling contentment right now. Okay? He has success. It speaks about growth. But there's all kind of levels of growth. You got spiritual growth, mental growth, especially, when it comes to not being in stagnation mentally, having a mental conflict, and that's having the inability to get over something or someone. You still stuck in limbo. So it just depends on what it means to him. But when it comes to renewal of life, it's something that he feels stuck. Okay, he's not feeling renewal of life when it pertaining to something that I just spoken of. Okay, and also with this card, this could be somebody that's depressed also. Cause when you're not depressed, this is how you're feeling. You feeling good, okay? You feeling radiant. You feeling creative, positive. You just in a good, upbeat mood. Let's continue. This is the crown chakra card. It represents I know. Drake is saying I know. He knows something. Okay? Allegedly, maybe he's saying I know what went down with so and so. I'm gonna leave that alone. But he's saying I know. Next, we have the disruption card. When this card is upward, this is letting me know because Drake is the head of his life. Okay, it's something that he's doing due to his thoughts, which could be negative or fear-based thoughts, but it's something that he's doing that's affecting his actions in a negative way, okay? That's causing disruption in his life. And also it can be disturbing his peace of mind as well. Or it can be due to a problematic lifestyle. Let me just say that. Or it can be due to also when it comes to his money. He has the money, but is he spending it? Is he doing more spending than saving? Okay? But at the end of the day, he's causing disruption in his life. I'm going to read up on this card. For the most part, it's due to his poor, not only thinking, but actions, okay? That's affecting him in a negative way. Alrighty. A sudden, unusual, unforeseen disruption, a major change is happening or it's about to take place, even if it appears to be a negative experience. It can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot, the meaning of this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Excuse me, whatever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. Now, his card came out. Let me see. Okay, let me continue. There are times when the most difficult situation arises in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teacher. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. This disruption card also is a reminder that negative thinking, limited belief, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyle must be addressed so that positive change can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view this traumatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. So whatever that he's doing behind the scenes is causing disruption in his life. And we may never even know about it unless the blogs get a hold to it, okay? And there is time lapse about reading. Please know that. It just depends on what this means to him. And who knows, it could be mental, okay? It could be mental, something that he's doing that's disturbing his peace of mind. As far as how he's thinking, he's not thinking positive anyway. Or he could be having fear-based thoughts. Maybe he's thinking, I hope I ain't next. You never know what's going on in the person's head. Behind the scenes, things are moving very slow with Drake behind the scenes. So this lets me know there's nothing really going on with him right now. Okay? If there is another project, things are moving very slow right now. Okay? So it's going to be a while when we hear anything concerning Drake as far as any new projects, it just depends on what this means to him. All I know is behind the scenes, things are moving very slow. Okay, it's a pause in action when it comes to Drake as far as what's going on behind the scenes with him. He's laying low. I'm seeking clarity in this right here, disruption. Disruption. Concerning Drake, disruption. I'm going to be using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Shout out to Divine Vision. This will help us to get an idea about those shadow aspects that's going on with Drake. The shadow self of the individual due to facing their worst fears, facing their issues, as well as their demons. Let me just say that. Either you're facing it or you're not. If you're not, you're putting a Band-Aid on it. Let me just say that. And if he is, that will come out in this right here also, whether it's drugs or alcohol or sex. So, anyway, when it comes to disruption card, I'm just seeking clarity. Seeking clarity, Drake. Disruption. Seeking clarity with Drake. Disruption. Seeking clarity with Drake. Disruption. Seeking clarity with Drake. Disruption card. Seeking clarity with Drake. Disruption. That's life. I told you if he had any shadow aspects to him, an addiction can be a shadow aspect also. Okay, family, or something that you're doing that's not for your highest good, it will come out here. Okay, especially when it comes to one's issues and they don't want to feel nor focus on it. They put some band-aid on it. Okay, now whatever you're going to see here, it is allegedly, but I am led by the Spirit. All right. I have here grudge. So allegedly, you could say Drake is presently holding a grudge when it comes to someone. Next, I have complacency, and this is someone who's unaware of danger. So he really need to watch his back and definitely watch his circle, who he let get close to him. This is someone who's unaware of danger. Next, I have desperation. Next, I have antisocial. Next, I have helpless. Drake feeling helpless behind the scenes. And let me just say this. This popped up in my spirit. The rapper, the image, shall I say, the character that Drake plays, as far as, this fictitious Drake character, that's not the real him, family, okay? He plays it well. I mean, he is an actor also. He plays it very well, but that's not the real him, okay? But he is, talented and all of that. I'm gonna give him that. Now, when it comes to the shadow aspects, when it comes to not facing your issues, remember I said how people put a band-aid on it, and it can be due to drugs, alcohol, sex. You get what I'm going with this, or you can be a workaholic. That's an addiction also. Anyway, this is what's going on behind the scenes with him allegedly. He's putting a band-aid on it. It's something that's bothering him, and he's doing this behind the scenes, okay? I don't know what his preferred choice of this right here, but yeah. He's doing that behind the scenes. Next, allegedly, flighty. He's someone that's easily to get upset. And maybe he's doing, and I'm not saying that he, maybe he's doing this due to feeling hurt. Okay, like I said, due to a breakup, it's something that's bothering him, and then who knows, it could stem from his past childhood. It's something that's bothering him to where he's trying to put a band-aid on it by doing this right here. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, and I showed you flighty, somebody easily get upset. Then we have here disagreeable. Next, we have hostility. Next, we have numbness. And these two go hand in hand, family. See, this is someone who don't want to feel. Next, we have absent-minded. Yeah, if you're doing that, you're going to be absent-minded because you're not focused. And that can play a big part in disruption. You're doing something that's not for your highest good. Partaking in, shall I say. And we have held hostage. Now, this is not with general held hostage, like he's been abducted or anything. This pretty much speaks from the mental aspect. You know, the environment that he's in, he may feel like he can't see a way out. Okay. I think about contracts. I think about the industry. Okay. It's pretty much whatever this means to him. He's feeling like the environment that he's in. He can't see a way out. He can't see a way out. He feels trapped. He feels trapped. I want to real quick. I want to share those positive aspects of who he is. Okay, I don't want to just make this. 'Cause a lot of that shadow stuff is kind of negative. But anyway, it is what it is. We all have shadow aspects of us. Some are more severe than others, and when you're healing from it, that's a good thing. I'm going to use the radiant deck real quick. Who is I forgot his name, family. What was it? Okay, I remember. Aubrey. Aubrey. I'm not gonna say Drake, I'm gonna say Aubrey, okay? Who is Aubrey? Who is Aubrey? And the only reason I'm doing this, family, cause the real him, he ain't gonna let us see that. Okay? What you gonna see here is the real him, that he let you get close to him. He let you inside his circle, and you're chilling with him, and you got a chance to know who he is. Okay, what you're going to see here, this is the real him, allegedly. Okay, but I am led by the spirit. Who is Aubrey? Who is Aubrey? Who is Drake? Who is Aubrey? Who is Aubrey? Who is Aubrey? Wow. According to spirit, he's intuitive. So maybe that's why he's so successful, because he taps inwardly for answers, for guidance. Drake make his decision due to intuitively going within himself, and that's a good thing because he won't steer him wrong. But he definitely not focused either. Interesting. Okay, I showed you the intuitive card. Next, forgiving. According to the spirit, he's forgiving. Next, we have truthful. And if that's the case, that's definitely a good quality about him. Next, we have active. So he's, definitely outgoing. Next, we have detoxing. And that's pretty much anything that's not for his highest good. Okay, even if it's people that are like energy vampires, toxic individuals. Yeah, he's backing off from, things or people that's not for his highest good. He's detoxing. Even if it's due to the word drugs, okay, he probably backing off from that too. Next, I have in love. So who is Drake seeing? Who is he presently seeing? Or shall I say, who was he seeing before? Because um, he really felt hard for somebody. Next, grounded. Next, flexible. So he's good with juggling. And he makes time for who he want to make time for. Next, now this says introverted, okay? So maybe this is just one of those aspects about him that he likes to, even though he is active because he is in the industry, but still he likes to spend a long time, inside. Next, diplomatic, open, and calm. Now, when I did this right here, I would say that my attention on who is Drake, but my attention was who is Drake in the now. Okay, like in the now, who is Drake? Okay, because people can change, you know. A lot of those shadow aspects, I'm sure that he's working on, but they just happen to come out. A lot of it, I'm sure that he has healed from, but they still came out. Okay, we're gonna go around. The spirit said we're not complete. Excuse me, do I need to shuffle? Okay, no. Okay, who is Drake? All right, I'm gonna stop right there. I tell you one thing, he has a lot of good qualities about him. I'm surprised. He has a lot of good qualities about him. Like I said, don't trust the lyrics in these songs and thinking that these guys are really all about that because they're not. Allegedly. Trustworthy. Devoted. Peaceful. Dotting. And this is my favorite right here. This is someone family. They don't just say I love you. They show it. Okay? So with him, if you capture his heart, you don't have to worry about saying, baby, when you gonna, do you love me? Do you love me? No, he's gonna show it. You would know it because he would show it in his actions. He's dotting. He let you know how he feels. Hello, somebody. Next, inspired. Patient. Growing. Well, we know this to be true. Intelligent. He's very smart. Observant. So you see this, ladies? You see this? This is someone who's checking you out, okay? He's sizing you up. He's getting the feel for you. And not only just that, he's checking out his environment also, okay? He's very observant. Now, for you to be observant, you have to be focused. But due to those shadow aspects of him now, it could throw him off too. He gonna have to back off from a lot of those things and off his highest good so he can stay focused. But this lets me know normally he's very observant, so he is focused now. But we all know when you're drinking and doing, drugs and stuff, you're not going to be focused. Okay? Getting high, you're not going to be focused. Experience. Yeah, one got to have a clear mind. Generous. According to the spirit, Drake is very generous to those he care about. And focus. So normally he is focused, okay? He's a businessman. Normally he is focused. Okay. And I'm sure there are more beautiful qualities about him. I don't want to make this video that long. So not only was I showing many of you those shadow aspects of him, I still wanted to honor him by sharing some of those beautiful qualities that he has. You know, people show you what they want you to see, tell you the truth. But a lot of these qualities right here, you're not going to see it normally because you have to really get to know the man, you know. And a lot of times people don't want to let you in. Due to thinking that you're going to see it as weakness, if you know what I mean, and take advantage of them, use it against them. Okay, let me see. Okay, Divine Spirit, anything else you want us to know concerning Drake? Anything we can look forward to? Anything else you want us to know concerning Drake? Anything else you want us to know concerning Drake? Woo. Anything got Divine Spirit you want us to know concerning Drake? Anything that we can look forward to? Oh, hold up. Anything else you want to know concerning Drake? I'm just letting them fall out as they may, if they come on out. Anything Divine Spirit wants to know concerning Drake? Oh. That's interesting. This is a truth card. This is someone who is receiving clarity about a situation or about someone, okay? And as well as the truth. It's like he coming into the truth about a situation or someone and receiving clarity. This is the hope card. It speaks for itself. Allegedly, he's not feeling hopeful at all about something. So something is bothering him. He's not feeling hopeful at all. It could be due to his present situation with, I don't know, his career. Maybe, he's feeling trapped when it comes to the industry, so he's not feeling hopeful as far as a way out. And I'm going to say it, a way out other than being sacrificed. That's right. I'm going to say it because, I hate to say it, a lot of these celebrities, they play the game. But a part of the game is, when you want out or when you are going against the grain and they don't be liking that. But anyway, we're going to stay hopeful, okay? All I know is this came out upside down, okay? So he's not feeling hopeful about something. Next card is upside down. This is the crown chakra card. I'm sorry, the throat chakra. And had this card been upward, I would say Drake is speaking up. He is speaking out about something that normally he was suppressing, that's bothering him. He's communicating. His card's upside down. So, whatever this means to him, he is suppressing something that he really wants to speak up about, but he is staying silent. He's not speaking up on it. But he knows the truth. He knows the truth. He's received clarity about something, and it's bothering him. He doesn't feel hopeful. And he is not speaking up on it. He's staying silent about it. Interesting. Divine Spirit, anything else you want to know concerning Drake? Divine Spirit, how does Drake feels about Takeoff death? How does he feel about Takeoff death? What are his feelings about it? What are his thoughts about it? How does he feel about Takeoff death? The rapper, the rapper that's a part of the group Amigos that passed away. How does he feel about Takeoff death? What are his thoughts about it? How does he feel about it? How does Drake? Now we saw this card and I read up on it. So go back if you want to know what this card, as far as the additional meaning means, okay? But as far as me, getting the answer, I was setting my attention, looking in Drake's eyes. I wanted to know what was his thoughts and feelings about Takeoff, the rapper that passed. And it says choose wisely. So I think about a person having a decision to make and choices and, the direction, that comes out of the choices that they made. And I feel like, what's popped up in my spirit, he felt that he should have chosen wisely. He should have, been operating his intuition that night. And we never know. Maybe something, 'cause I didn't do a reading on him. I just didn't want to be honest with you. A lot of my fellow brothers and sisters did a reading on him, and I just something inside of me said no, don't do one, and I obey the spirit. So I won't be doing a reading on Takeoff. But the point I'm trying to make is I truly believe that something inside of him was telling him, you know how we don't listen to that still voice, but we just ignore it, shall I say. So anyway, I feel like, Drake felt like he should have chosen wisely due to, the choices as far as how he was moving that night, making a conscious decision to go and couldn't, hook up with them people, shall I say. Fine Spirit, what can you tell me about Drake? How does Drake feel about Takeoff death? How does Drake feel about Takeoff death? You feel he should have chosen wisely, and what else? How does what else does Drake feels about Takeoff death? Now, this relates to money. It say material harvest. The only thing I can think of is for many of us, we all know that these celebrities are worth more when they are deceased because these record companies they do have life insurance on them. Let me just say that, and their music really, really, really sells. When they pass away. This is someone who has their hands out. They work hard, and they are reaping what they have sown. They are reaping what they have sown. That stood out to me. They are reaping what they have sown. Maybe I have another metaphor, family. It may not be pertaining to money. It could be because Drake knows, like we all know, you know, everybody gonna have their hand out, okay, when it comes to someone passing away. Even the record label, they're making more money off of you when you are deceased. But it's very irony because what came out of my mouth was reaping what you have sown. So I don't know if he felt like, cause this is someone who has put the hard work in. Their hands are out. Their hands are extended and it's out. But intuitively, I'm picking up on maybe he's feeling like he knows that due to him being in the industry, putting the work in, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I think maybe if you know what I'm trying to say, but what's popped up in my spirit is reaping what you have sown. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. If it's anything else to it, the spirit will reveal it. Okay, the spirit will reveal it. Um, I'm gonna leave that there. I don't want to add to this. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to see if there are any hidden messages in that card. Hold on. One of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you worked for and so rightfully deserve. This last physical card denotes self mastery, self sufficient, independent, security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. You've done the hard work. Learn the lesson along the way. Use them to prosper in all areas of your life. Okay. It's the number 9 that's standing out more than anything. The number 9. See on top? The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself, pat yourself on the back, blah 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 blah. All right, so it's like I said, it's more meaning to this card. These cards come out for a reason. A lot of times it's the numbers, okay, and these numbers have meaning. So anyway, it represents endings, okay, endings of his good fortune, as far as him being able to enjoy it, because he has worked hard, and he was not able to really, live a fulfilling life and to enjoy, the fruit of his labor, shall I say. Let me use one more card. Let me say something. Hold up. Yes. Divine Spirit seeking clarity. How does Drake feel about takeoff death? Okay. This card did jump out. It says love begins. I'm not really sure what this means. Well, I know what it means, but I'm not really sure of what Drake, his allegedly his view. I mean, what the spirit is trying to convey to us. All I know is I see water here, and water represents emotion. Somebody's pouring out their emotions. Feeling a cup of love, pouring out their emotions. I feel like this card should have been upside down. This is love ends. So if he did have love for the brother, it doesn't mean that the love ends. It speaks about endings. Period. Um, this is the balance card. Upside down represents lack of balance, or a person not being able to balance a situation, or they were not balanced. I believe I'm using the wrong deck because I do have decks that I can really, really dig. Please know that. But I don't want to really make this about that. Yeah, this speaks about the need for balance and harmony within your life, your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. Okay, he was not able. Takeoff was not able to balance what was going on around him. It's like all of a sudden things went chaotic. Okay, and that's unbalanced. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this alone because the spirit one didn't want me to do no reading on him anyway, and I'm going to just focus on Drake. I was just trying to get a perspective, but I truly feel like at the end of the day, Drake is in the industry. He know what it took for him to get in the industry, as well as to maintain being at the height of his career, just like the Amigos. Okay, so he knows how what goes down when it comes to celebrities, when they're being taken out that way. He knows that it's due to them being sabotaged and a sacrifice. He knows this, okay? He knows. And maybe that's part of what he fears also. Could he be next? I'm getting ready to end this reading. I'm going to use two more decks. I'm ready to chop this up real fast. I'm going to end this reading. Divine Spirit seeking clarity on what's presently going on with Drake. Seeking clarity what's presently going on with Drake. I see those things in the dark. Bring them out to the marvelous light. Seeking clarity what's presently going on with Drake. Okay. We have here man. That would be Drake. And I've got to tell you, this is what I'm using, okay? My Awakened Butterfly Revealing Oracle. We have here man. They need love, feels lonely. And you know what popped up in my spirit? I feel like Drake feels misunderstood also. But that can be also due to the character that he plays. I have here standing their ground. So what's going on behind the scenes with him? He's standing his ground. So you could be looking at just as personal, or he's standing his ground when it comes to the industry, or with his record contract, the company. Hole in the soul, childhood wounds, loss of self, disconnection with others, feelings of emptiness, self-approval, praises, recognition to prove you're good enough. So Drake is someone that seeks outside validation. Yeah. And by him being an entertainer, yeah, they do a lot of that. Instead of him validating himself, his own self worth, he also seek validation from the outside world, and that's very sad. It's like gaining the whole world, lose your soul. You're seeking validation from outside of you, instead of you just validating yourself. That's real sad. I think that's sad. He won't always be like that, but that's what I'm picking up right now. He's doing a lot of, and for that to be the case, he probably does a lot of being on social media too, reading the comments what people are saying about him. They act like they don't, but they do. They believe me. They care about what people think about them. Now, also it has here stalker and stranger, so that makes sense. He's probably experiencing this behind the scene, dealing with fans or people that are crossing his path. So he dealing with this also. Because I thought the word man was pertaining to him, but it could be just stranger. Who is this creepy stalker person that's you know coming around him that he is aware about? Maybe that has him, feeling creeped out also, dealing with some stalker. And a lot of these celebrities are experiencing that. Um, Someone stolen from them something of value. And I don't know what that could mean. If somebody stole some money from him. I don't know if anybody robbed him or not. It has here caregiver, parent, grandparent, babysitter, foster parent, or adoptive parent. At the end of the day, this is playing a part. Now, he is a parent. So this can be talking about Drake or his baby mother, his child's mother, or a parent can be on his mind. Next, the head disruption, power struggle, and conflict. And we know this to be true because the card came out upward. The head is Drake. Something that he's doing that's shaking his foundation, that's disturbing his peace. But at the end of the day, he behind the scenes he's dealing with the power struggle and conflict with something or someone. Next, we have opposition, a group of adversaries or competitors. So he's dealing with this behind the scenes. Competition, dealing with, competitors. Groups of individuals. It could be pertaining to the business, the companies, the music industry. Next, we have fight, not happy at home, unbalanced, lack of harmony. So, yeah, if he is living with a woman, just saying, I don't know if he live with his child mother or not, but whomever he's living with, lack of harmony. It has here communication with the ex-lover. And met up with them by choice. So I don't know who this is, but he met up with somebody by choice, okay? Behind the scenes. And I'm picking up on a female energy. Okay. Anything else Spirit wants to know concerning Drake? Anything else Spirit wants to know concerning Drake? Any? Okay. Drama and abuse at the home, allegedly. What's on the bottom? Feelings of betrayal. They trusted someone they know who betrayed them. And we did see one card that's saying something about something was stolen from him. So can't nobody sabotage you unless you let them get close to you. Just saying, you let them inside your circle or you let them in. Okay, I'm ready to start on the last deck. It's my homemade deck, family. I call it my celebrity deck. I'm gonna do that when I'm gonna end this reading. I appreciate you all taking the time to watch. Much love, much love, much love. I'm going to say this. I am planning on, after this reading, I'm planning on doing one on Usher, and I'm going to do one on Diddy. That's right. I'm going to do one on P Diddy as well. I already did one on the late Kim Porter already. That was very interesting. But anyway, back to focusing on Aubrey, aka Drake. Let me see. This is my homemade deck. Okay. I'm just anything Spirit wants to know. Okay. I'm just gonna share it. If it's too out there negative, I'm not gonna share it. I mean, I like to be mindful of what I put out there, family, and all information is not good information, and it's allegedly anyway. We know this already. We know it's not facts, but I am led by the Spirit. There are times after my reading. So a lot of this information you're going to see concerning Drake is he is experiencing it in the now, and within the coming days, weeks ahead, we should see a lot of this. Okay, it just depends on the blogger, getting a hold to it, the information. All right, let me focus on Drake, divine spirit, getting clarity of Drake. What's present going on with Drake? What can we look forward to concerning Drake? They came out too darn fast. They came out too. Hold on. I'm getting a strong hit on this. I hope y'all didn't see this. I'm getting a strong hit on this. I'm getting a strong hit on this, and I don't like what I'm seeing here. Um, if it come back out, I see. I'm getting a strong hit on this one. I don't like that. It has here back and forth, in and out of a toxic, unhealthy relationship. Seeking clarity, Drake. Seeking clarity about Drake. What can we look forward to concerning Drake in the near coming days, weeks, in the near future? Seeking clarity about Drake. Seeking clarity on the rapper Drake. What can we look forward to? Let me look this over. Okay, everybody, let me look this over real quick. I tell you, I don't want no harm. These celebrities, I don't know what's going on. It seems like ever since 2020, it's been like the year of exposure, exposed. A lot of these so-called celebrities are being exposed big time. Okay, due to whatever anybody got on them. It's a lot of stuff coming out right now. And if they're not being exposed due to humiliation, that's called a humiliation ritual, okay? When you're not playing the game with the industry, they either take you out, or then that's a ritual in itself, a blood ritual, or the ritual called humiliation, okay? They allow you to be exposed because they have something on everybody. Please know that. But it looks like he's getting ready to experience a humiliation ritual. Allegedly, okay? Alrighty. They feel let down and sabotage in their career. Their project is on hold. Question why? And they can't mess with you like that. They have your project on hold, and it might come out and it might not. Heartache and loss, feeling sadness. I feel like this situation with Takeoff really shook him up, and he ain't the only artist out here feeling shook up, cause they didn't see this coming. Allegedly being exposed. Hold up. Okay, family, this is allegedly, okay? I'm just sharing the messages. There are timeline to my reading. We looking at anywhere from now to 3 months. Definitely less than 3 years, okay? I wouldn't even go there. I'd probably say less than 2 years. But anyway, I'm just sharing the message, okay? Being exposed, going to jail, charges coming. Being exposed, going to jail, charge coming. But the key word is being exposed, okay? About something. It has here will be exposed. So it can be something that he's doing behind the scenes. Maybe somebody got they video him doing something. It has here rapper artist falling from grace. And it's crazy. It says rapper. See that? Rapper, artist, rap, yeah, rapper, artist, falling from grace. Feels regret looking back how they have obtained fame. It seems like most celebrities I do readings on, this card comes out. So you can imagine the things that they have seen and taken part in, okay? And I always say, they are all of them are invited to those Hollywood mansions. All kind of hideous, unthinkable things goes on there, you know. And when they go there, they are either participating or they are bystanding, watching. But you still there, okay? You're still there. You're taking part in watching the unthinkable go down. Single artists falling from grace, being shamed. Now they say singer, but Drake does it all. He raps and sings. Someone in the industry is abusing their power. We ain't surprised. And you know what I think about? I think about how these people who enter the industry and they will meet somebody like a Drake or whomever, okay? And they would make them do things like you had to sleep with them, if you know what I mean, in order to work with them or move up in the industry. Or maybe it's one of the high rollers, the elites. Someone in the industry is abusing their power. It has here male artists. This situation in their life will get better. It will improve. Not happy with their look slash body, having surgery done. I don't know what that could be. The other card I'm not going to show. In so many ways, it speaks about, a death of someone, but it could be due to gun violence. And I don't know if Drake might end up being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and he might, just happen to be in a location to where it may go down. Maybe that can be due to a scandal that he was there, and I don't know, but I just don't want to. I don't want to show that card. Okay, I just don't want to show it. And actually, I'm talking around it, but I am picking up on another male rapper that's going to be slain soon. Okay, I'm definitely picking up on that. It's going to be another one. They're not playing with these rituals. I'm telling you that right now. But anyway, I'm not, none of this is my opinion anyway. I am led by the Spirit, and there is some truth in my reading. Please know that. All I know is it says right here, being exposed, going to jail, charges coming. Sometimes it's the key words, family. What keeps popping up is being exposed. It has here, will be exposed. But who knows, when this event occur, he might overcome the situation. It may not affect him in a way that he might go to jail. It just depends on what this what the Spirit is talking about. But I know the industry is messing with him because they say someone in the industry is abusing their power. And then it has here, they feel let down and sabotage. Their project is on hold. What project is this? I mean, his music just came out not too long ago, so I don't know what a project this could be. Unless it's pertaining to the last project that, could have been out sooner, but it was on hold. Seeking clarity about Drake. Seeking clarity about Drake. What can we expect? Seeking clarity about Drake. Seeking clarity about Drake. What can we expect? Seeking clarity about Drake. Seeking clarity about Drake. What can we expect? Seeking clarity about Drake. Seeking clarity about Drake. What can we expect? Abuse power for sex. I just said it. How a lot of these people had to have sex with people. I let y'all see this. Abuse power for sex. It's pretty much like a person abusing their power. Abuse power for sex. Abuse of power. It has here danger, caution. And we did see the complacency card. That's someone who's unaware of danger. This says danger, caution. This says something about payoff. Question company, payoff, not to speak up, secret. Now, it's two things. This can be due to Drake staying silent because the record industry is paying him. He has here company not to speak up, not to speak up about a situation. It's a secret, or this can be something that's outside of him, unbeknownst to Drake. A company could be paying somebody. It says question company payoff, and it has here money sign. The company paying somebody to do something. And it has here not to speak up, secret. And that's weird because it has here danger, caution. If there anything else you wants to know concerning Drake. Anything else you wants to know concerning Drake. Oh, that one just jumped out. Has no interest of thoughts of marriage at this time. All right, I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to end this reading. Anything else Spirit wants to know concerning Drake? This one say feels happy and fulfilled. I'm not sensing that. I didn't get a strong hit on that. They know that they are being talked about. They are so unbothered. So he's saying, allegedly. Okay, I'm going to end it here. There's more, but I got to go. Peace and love to you all. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Um, I really just didn't. Uh, I apologize if this reading came out kind of dark. Like I wish no harm to this brother. I wish no harm coming to him, even though no matter what you saw here, it's allegedly anyway. Okay, and things have to play out. But anyway, the spirit is talking about some kind of scandal, and it's always a scandal with these celebrities. One minute you're hearing it, and the next minute you don't. And it's wise for him not to even speak up on it, because eventually people will stop talking about it and they'll move on to something else. So anyway, this is my reading on Drake, the rapper, the artist, and I wish him all the best. I really do. I think you all taking time to watch. Much love to you, and bye for now.